What are the advantages of auditing digitally, and what are the challenges in auditing digitally? That is what we have to learn in this session. See, auditing digitally is using advancements in technology for conducting an effective and efficient audit. Now, imagine I want to read thousand agreements I have to read. Now, how do I read 1000 agreements? 1000 agreements I have to read actually, and I have to summarize. I have to find out any kind of special conditions, any deviations, or any special consideration given to a particular related party. So, this can be thrown out through this usage of what you can say technology tools by in the audit world, in the audit space. When you start using technology, that is called as auditing digitally. That's a thing here. Take example, you're using a robotic process automation, you're using artificial intelligence, you're using blockchain technology for the purpose of audit. So when you're using technology for the purpose of audit, and the main intention is that you want to conduct the audit in an effective and efficient manner, that's the whole idea. First of all, what are the advantages of auditing digitally? Definitely, it improves the quality of audit. Quality of audit definitely it goes up actually because you're using analytical procedures, you're using automation. Because of that, the quality of audit goes up actually. So you're using from a sample auditing. See, earlier we were going for sampling. Now, full population audit you can do. Say, example, there are 10,000 transaction of purchases and 10,000 transaction of purchases. You can't check each and every, so you are taking a sample of 500. But now with the usage of auditing digitally, you can check the full population, entire 10,000 transaction you can check. That is the thing actually here. So you can review the transaction, you can reperform the calculation. So lot of time saving happens for the audit team. That is the thing here. So there will be a better analysis which happens. You have a better understanding of the business. That's the thing here. So the lot of understanding goes up. That's the thing actually here. So that is the first and the foremost thing actually here. Okay, and also uh, you can use resources in a more effective manner. That's the thing here. So uh, requirement, that's a requirement that you invest in the technology, but it is always useful to use in the technology. That's the thing actually here. Then second most important thing is decreasing the dependency on human. Some people may learn the work and they may leave the organization. So again, what happen for, they may get a better pay. So what happens is that the human dependency, once you reduce, that's a very big advantage. I mean, I can take a data, huge amount of data, I can apply technology for that purpose. So using technology minimizes the manual intervention. That's the thing here. So this will reduce the risk of any manual errors. That's the thing here. So that is the advantage. And also the technology will help the auditor actually here to decrease these errors actually here. So errors which will, there'll be different judgments being made by different people, so that is completely eliminated. It will increase the transparency. That's the thing. The transparency definitely goes up actually because of the new ERP tools. You have a audit trail feature actually here. So audit trail feature, it shows that on which date the changes were made, why the changes were made, who made the changes, any changes to the transaction. You can easily find out. See, earlier what was happening, if I pass an entry in the system, I don't know who has passed the entry. But now, because of an effective audit trail features, easily you can find out that what changes are happening. And there is an automation of the work happens, like say regular repeated work can always be automated. Say example, recording work in repositories, extracting the data, the sample. So that can improve the quality of the audit. You can automate actually, you can reduce the manual error. That's the thing here. So you can use dashboards like using Power BI actually. Okay, so for the purpose of reporting, so you can understand the position in a better manner. And improved efficiency, that's the thing here. So you have to what you can say is that you need to spend a lot of time in learning actually here. So but now simple training and digital upskilling can solve several issues. That's the thing here. Okay, so that is the first thing actually. You can retain the talent actually. That's so there may be a better risk assessment actually here, so you can find out the various potential risk within the systems. So repetitive tasks can be automated. That's the thing here. So and you can create a dashboards for visual presentation actually. So tools, you can use it for understanding in a better manner. So these are the various advantages you have. That's the thing actually, various advantages which you can give it. That's the thing actually here. Okay, and now when we talk about actually say okay, auditing digitally, definitely it will help us from any kind of assess the any kind of risk which is arising due to technology. Say example, there may be some inaccurate processing of data, or say technology is used for personal gains. So those things can be escalated immediately. Yes, advantages we are there. There are also certain challenges are there. That's the thing actually. So first of all, people will have reluctance to change. They don't want to adapt the new changes, new way of doing the work. There's a reluctance on change. Challenges with the data security and governance. Data security and governance, there is a big issue. Then choosing the right tools actually here, and automating the right processes actually. So choosing the right tool and automating the right processes actually here. Ensuring standardization and correct configurations to avoid error and bias. That's the thing actually. So it ensures, or you can say, standardization of the work. So same thing will happen. That's the thing actually here. Okay, and which tool, confusion is there, which tool, where should I apply? That's the thing actually. That is a challenge here. Then evaluating the business benefits the organization here wants to achieve. So with the automation, so what's the benefit they are getting, they are not able to assess clearly. And there is no clarity on the roadmap for digital strategy. That's the thing actually here. So that is another challenge which we have to use correct configuration to avoid any kind of errors, bias which is there. So what is that correct configuration? That is again another challenge which is there. Okay, benefits are a lot, at the same time challenge should be there. The biggest challenge is that reluctance of to change. People don't want to change. People don't want to adopt new things. Change is the order of the day. Impermanence is the order of the day that we have to accept. So as fast we adopt, we change. That is the thing it will give you. Okay, that's it for the this video. I'll see you in the next video.